thank you for yet another beautiful, let's say, we don't give we, meaning that today, Wednesday, February 5, 2025. We tell God thank you because it don't make it possible for log up or go sleep yesterday. A good number of people them, they not be able to make them today. But all that, we get for left that give God Almighty. This is Akutubuko with a presentation where they can make where today the focus could be on this new policies on the part of the Trump administration. But before that, I want to offer profound and unqualified apologies to the management of Common Talk platform within England. They offer profound and unqualified apologies to the management of Common Talk platform in England for a statement we have been carried out earlier. I make a statement but about the fact say the platform, an APC platform, the management take exception to that and they make them very clear to me, not to an APC platform. So since the management don't come in that very clear, make them very clear, say not to an APC platform, are satisfied with that explanation there. I no need for go further for explain why I be make, call them an APC platform, which is very important now, the management really in charge of the platform, say, not to an APC platform. So me now give for be very self-respecting, for accept the fact say now a mistake I make on and I talk out of context. So since the matter they don't bring them to me attention, the proper thing for Dunaya now for offer profound, sincere, and unqualified apology. And with sincere promise, this not going to happen anymore. And the hope is that management will accept that. Now, having said this, today the discussion we at the car hole now, again for deal with waiting the economic policy system where United States don't decide for implement this administration. We don't decide for implement. People the third world countries in general, but the African countries because you're waiting Paul Kagame say, they seem for they make a lot of noise. We're so uncalled for, very uncalled for about the economic direction of this administration, the Trump administration. But before I deal with that, let me talk about the fact say the countries now where they come begin to grumble about the United States, then they actually go to just and people that were ungrateful, then they in want of gratitude. Perhaps that seems for be the case out of ignorance. Now they go back and see what America don't do for mankind since the end of World War II. After they don't defeat Hitlerism, we know what America do. The one way they read history, where they follow how United States they govern, and see what we go to they call the Marshall Plan. Waiting at the George Marshall Plan. Now the plan that way the then Secretary of State or what they call Minister of Foreign Affairs Naya, what he been do where he been developed, come up with a plan, where go rebuild Europe. We see how they been going with that plan. When anything we build Europe, United States, money and all that thing. But further, we also see how United States and they go around the Berlin airlift, where Joseph Stanley be imposed by the people of Berlin, that blockade, where they make the people in the starve. they not get it, they not get anything. But America go around, they will put a package together for go around for save mankind. But apart from that, up to today, we at the top, United States don't do a lot of things them for mankind. We see the Peace Corps, we've been going to Salon, we kept, go improve education. Virtually, just about everything United States don't do. But then how on the face of that, countries go sit down, they look a country now, they say the country now the enemy. No, the real problem now we African problem people them we leaders them where don't corruption. They not institutionalize corruption to such a point that they not. How long we go get for leave? At the benevolence of other countries of America. Why we forbid a society we live on handout, even in spite of all the resources they will get, everything what we get in the country, how we for they be a country way dependent on countries. The reason why then countries they not take we serious, especially United States, now because we depend on them. If we not be want, for let they talk we down for other things, we for be able for manage we own resources because we get. But here's what not happen. We leaders them, they not get the cognitive intelligence for draw a line between waiting that they own and waiting belong to the Commonwealth. And they don't get that thing. Then if you say about merely being a leader, now you get everything at the country. So you could just use the country in resources anyhow. You only accountable to your own whims, views, and caprices. We're wrong. They hold nobody accountable. If you go to Switzerland, and that makes some of you not get one respect for Switzerland. All the money where the people, the African leaders, and the thief from the people them, where they thief from them. Who said in the cargo? Now Switzerland and the cargo that they go put out. When they go put out, they longer the courts them, so they pass away. Obviously, the nation they lost because they didn't get any money in the back. Take a guy like Mobutu, take a guy like even people like Abacha, Babangida, them, just about the whole Umar Bongo, virtually all of them that this thing they do. All. So United States know what thing they do them. Every now and then they come now, then place the yard, then they come to World Bank, then they come to IMF, then they go here, then they give them money. Every now and then, these third world leaders are out there. But the question is, what thing they do with the money? Why the citizens they see the money? They see them. The citizens they see the money. What should happen in the end that they account them? If you can Washington, you get leaders and you get Washington, or you go to England, you get leaders and from the third world country, we get major real estate properties. Then they get real estate properties where cost a river of money. All that the money where then they can't pick from them people. When they say they run government, large that bureaucracy, and they run. America with all the money where they get, look, almost ministers and get at this country also. America can able for afford forget 100 cabinet ministers because they get the money, they go able to pay them. But they don't do it. They get just a size out of column, a lean government. Now they talk so the president, in fact, he want to abolish the Department of Education now, and let all the states let them take care of their own education around and column. But every day in Africa, they see this position, that position, and the position is so nebulous to some extent that even the ministries then they kind of spread over other ministries. There. For example, when we come up, we been get most we get Ministry of Lands, Mines and Labor, free and combined. But now if you go like that, also different. Waiting all these different ministries, they nothing. So waiting they work salary overhead, and then they work for. When they say that they come to a meeting, they go to their international conference, huge delegation, and then they go. Huge delegation, and they go. Waiting all the people and they hang and then they go do. The United Nations, the way the third world countries and they come, almost sits and they give a continent for. Most of the leader, most of the president, the leader, the foreign minister, So then the ambassador we accredited mostly in New York, and so tell one or two. Now made them get a mission at the place. But in fact, the leader they will carry huge delegation and go. All man per diem when they go. Hotels and then go there. Either they pay them money, then now the poor citizen. So in other words, what do they talk about now? The money where they get, where they get, now they spend it on themselves. We in Africa, we for tell God thank you, we are blessed with a climate, with a weather, and with the kind of a land that we'll get way for make, with self-sufficient, especially in terms of food. We not for the complaint about hunger. We not for complain about look all them but them we go there now. Watching them and push them and drugs. Incentive no day. Nothing no day. We go say, you know what, this kind of a lifestyle we live. Nothing is way, even good for ourselves, let alone the country. That's not the nothing no day. So if this administration don't come, then they recapture the commanding heights of the economy of the country. Then they begin spend money on themselves. Hey, I not see how that for be an issue. Me not see how that for be an issue. And now one thing I go want make let the third world countries they know. If we not say we they play tit for tat with America, you guys, una go swear the day they una damn the hour. The entire African continent, they put that all together. That's not the one I'm going to do to the United States. So waiting guys like Kangami and they big show off, then they show off that big talk, then they talk for impress them we are house of functional illiterates and see of ignoramus system. And then they do. There is nothing any African country go do to America. You put the entire African continent, nothing other way they go do to America. Nothing. Nothing. It's like where elephant and ant they fit then and dandy. Elephant and ant where they fit then and dandy. If America wants let down a staff to death, then go down. Because they get every means where they do for punishment. So the advice to the African countries then, waiting una now need for put una economic house in order. Una need for put in order. Una need for put in order. There's nothing where United States don't do where una for complain about that. They say they want put to them, they say America can't force now. So they say, and then they actualize them. We to win at the African continent a slogan and propaganda. When a leader say they put the country, no, in family that they put first. No, America, the people they say, then they put America first. They say then they build America back. So that's so if you're not right for anybody, you go say get for go. About time. Look, even this way, in fact, now what I don't decide, not every day now I will decide because I don't get a lot of things away. Some of you don't read from Elon Musk, waiting, Even this climate change, whether they call climate change, whatever they call it, the whole thing is fraud. The money we don't see the report, and tomorrow I will present that report. The money that they go to the people them. They just don't discuss Mr. Elon Musk just don't show who that climate change money they go to Nigeria. But then they talk about climate and just the whole thing where they know they know that they just don't instrumentalize corruption at the place. So the government this government don't can say no, it's not going to happen. Then they keep their own money to themselves. Then they spend their own money on themselves. Sometimes this stuff will be a wake-up call to the African leaders and say, we now need for change perception about how they do things. There is virtually no need for letting the camp oversee the big. And when you account for camp big, then they give conditionalities them. They call it the piper and the tune. Now this. Now the piper and the tune politics they say. When they give you now the conditionality this where they attach to. So anybody will say they condemn them people are so because they talk say then they can't begin then they begin spend on themselves. You cannot be any more foolish and myopic partner. What we need for do, we need for them and we African leaders them. We need for them and we African leaders them that they get for change their way of doing things them. They need for understand the fact that God for they in power or governance not to birthright. It comes with responsibilities there. And like we said, there is no need for let go to where they go to. So there is absolutely no need for that. God give you the resources. We get the land resources. We get human resources. Even in terms of weather, God help with the weather. Laziness. All man want live a handout, dependence, begging for everything they beg for. With all the two get when they go begin get people there for let us go set up things them where go help with us. After us now we continue in a dead and they go then they pick all them with materials and we want materials and then when they can they process it, when they process it, then they sell and give them back at exorbitant price. Common sense not in where the economists them, where the advisors and to then come on to them in a third world country. Nigeria obviously who almost in oil producing country there. But look the perpetual darkness when they pan blackout. Oil producing country then they pan blackout. Does that make sense to anybody? Is that not enough reason? Let people question. Wait a minute. What thing they happen to all resources? How will not be able to manage it? I not say any other area, but in this area of proper economic management, I they support United States. I support what this president they do. In fact, some of we go be inconsiderate, they stop for they send the taxpayers the money under. Because they end at the pockets, the leaders in pocket, at the bank account. They get all kind of property there everywhere. Everywhere they get property there. Look like Abacha, look, billions of other color in one grade. And now United States on the fed for their money, they go back. Now I make some of we not get one respect for that country they call Switzerland. One respect. Because they live on thief money, then they live on their money, they where the leaders and the thief go bankrupt and country and they live on. But say God take United States on they go after them. So some of we don't go sit up there again. Let people then they besmirk the honor of the United States. Now so they want govern themselves. That's so they want govern themselves. So it will be so wrong and immorally bankrupt on anybody for accuse them of practicing isolationism. No. What do they do? Then they protect the nation, and they do. Then they protect the nation there. That's what they do. So today I don't decide say I change the direction of the program now. Anything where some of we any unfair criticism of this country, some of we will waste no time for address them. We will waste no time for address them. And the area that financial mismanagement will get in Africa that it make with this so. The financial mismanagement as a result of the corruption where don't become a way of life at the place. People they not instrumentalize corruption. The leaders them that they now problem at the place. We need for criticize them. If you attempt for hold anyone accountable, you criticize them. That means they get all kind of laws there. Cyber law. Oh, you don't do this, you don't commit cyber crime because you don't criticize them. All people then go there in a country, they don't go criticize the one way they govern them. Small thing along, then they go lock you up. You don't commit cyber crime. Everything they mismanage. So some of we go continue for advocacy in the United States under this administration. Let them hold every money from them third world countries. Some of we go strongly support them. So then they withhold them because the citizens whether on the shoulders and the wheel of the economy they talk, then they stagger in abject poverty and unspeakable misery. Whilst the so-called governments, then they swim in fantastic affluence and unprecedented comfort. They live in opulence and extravagance. Citizens then they suffer nothing. Like the thing where Paul Kagame, the threat where Paul Kagame, the issue, in it for go read history back. I believe say if very ignorant of history, let it go see what happened to Kwame Nkrumah, where it be fashion for the tell off with people there. Let it see what will happen to him. For Kagame, you need for actually go read history back. Let it find out. There is nothing where you go do to United States. The entire United States, there's nothing. I mean, the entire African continent, nothing they want to go do to United States. The very United Nations want to say they not even they pay dues. Not they pay dues. Every international organization in America and they pay the highest money. Since after World War II, America not the leadership, the global leadership. Now then they dictate still no. Anyhow, that you guys look up. Una de waka they talk say una na foreign, una na in a sovereign nation. No. You guys are not sovereign nation. So I don't know what's a sovereign nation. You guys don't know what's a sovereign nation. You don't have it because you are virtually dependent on the whims, views, and caprices of countries like United States. Without them, we're not going to survive. Without them, we're not going to survive. So we're not even fooling ourselves. Yeah. So waiting this current administration don't do so. Where then decide, say, then they, then your economy, they do it in such a way that people go benefit. Some of we support them on that. You don't say where United States help mankind. Some of we historical knowledge about this country is straight way back to World War I and World War II about the supremacy of this country as well. Where they step forward for save mankind. When Ebola for them, when COVID for them, who say una look up to? Now then people here una look up to for help. Now they una look up to. What do they do? Then they spend your resources, their financial resources, for bring improvement in the country. Not to for take the money can go to Switzerland. When they get the money now, then they spend them then they spend them on themselves. But we quick urban at Switzerland. We don't let one person show we who said any American leader don't come on there, he don't go buy house na England. When are they so-called friends themselves? Let them know now that they your money when they get now, then they spend them on themselves. Now this we African leaders then they take the money, go and help improve with money in your country. They in your country na slum lady. That make any sense? These are the things that we need for the talk about. But we not go talk about that because partisan politics and tribalism and regionalism, now we focus. We don't lose focus. Everything we look at in the context of tribalism. We look at the context. Look like that drug business where take place now with embassy in Guinea. How many people then they come for talking from a nationalistic perspective? No. Now from a tribal perspective. Now, waiting to happen now. Oh, when SLPP engage in drug activity, the operation they take up say, oh, they engage in drug activity. Then when under APC, they have play load of drug being the SLPP said, how long will they plan this? When we will begin look at things from a perspective, we go reflect grace and credit on the country. When we go begin to do that, it is not only for the come with slogan and put country first. Because no, we for be able for separate political convictions from waiting the Hamburg, the very well-being of the country. We for be able for master the courage of conviction for come talk for the country. Elect now you party in governance. If you party do something bad, now for talk now that na patriotism. Like the drug saga where don't take place now with diplomatic post na Guinea. Not to an SLPP or APC. Nothing that will not affect the whole country in image. Now the entire country in image they don't excellent. Because of people that greed and avarice. diplomatic post not to play that for go get involved in drug activities. We for condemn Nande in the strongest possible terms. We not for make that a partisan issue. Not a partisan issue this. Salon big pass SFPP, Salon big pass APC. Salon big pass any leader. The country of Salon come first, and that's what the people are doing here. And they do now. We don't go sit down and set report and allow anybody for condemn them people. So no. Then get the cognitive intelligence for rationalize the facts that the country come first. And like we say, then they actualize them. They know they talk them no more. You they see them in action and they put it in action. Then they protect the economic well-being of this country and then they protect. That's what they protect. Because they need that for themselves. Now that then they do. And that we know they do. We are also the part spending, unnecessary spending from project where the citizens they know they get nothing. Now yeah, where they follow international news, we see where Nigerians march on the president in host, they go now in place there. Now body long, then go now in place there. Go protesting against hunger and starvation and all that thing. They when they are protesting, they ignore it because the population will get that this African continent not to search that way for bring them kind of activity follow they go to that thing. No, that's not what it is. But like I said, the greed, the avarice, the selfishness, the a lack of human sympathy, not responsible for a predicament. Then the fundamental question when all this grab when the African leaders and they grab all the resources that they can't go on for them now just now. Where you for them now, you can't go like the Christians they say. For we came into this world with nothing, and certainly we shall return with nothing. Where you for them now just now, all the money the way you don't grab, where you don't see people. Penny in the what you don't want to go pay if you're not Muslim that white when they put by you, or if you're not Christian, you're not enough one suit. Penny not the day side that in it. So the fundamental question for us, John the question is I mean, waiting you alone, the grabbing mentality. I make this like this, like the Christian and say, what shall it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses his soul? This grabbing. Mobutu, waiting Mobutu not grab na Zaria. Waiting you not grab there. In the end, look how it end. Take money that they can't go and then people buy palaces and castles and they do this and do. But in the end, look how it end miserably. Look how it end. All of that we see, we don't want to hear it. American people and they take their money. People like Bill Gates, them, people like George Soros, them, Warren Buffett, them, all the other rich people within this country are so. Then Rockefeller, that we don't hear say they take money in any third world country. No. In fact, the people that go say that there's so much protection on their money, you get X amount of money where they take common. Where it pass that amount no more, the government get for know about that. They put systems and structures and mechanisms in place for protect the integrity of the money. Now, they know they go out. Now, only in the African country, people they go to a bank for the money and say, oh, money not in a bank. How a bank go there, get money? That makes sense to anybody? How a financial institution go there, a bank, when are they money for day? Or when you go there for pick your money, now what do they want to give you? No. If I get $1 million in a bank now, if I want that money, I go there today, say I want me $1 million, then they give me with no question because I mean money. If when I been go put me money there, conditionality not mean there. So when I go for pull and back, conditionality not for there. Only that they third world country then and they talk about they we not get it, we not get that, this not there. All that not there because again the sheer mismanagement of the fabric of the society now responsible for that. The hardship where they go through, the shortages they go through, It man-made. Now we leaders them, they do them. Now we leaders them. When they grab and say they want to put up at one. No. Oh, the global, it's no global that they call it now man-made. Now the institutionalized corruption will get, the heartlessness will get, the mismanagement, the wrong priorities they will get. What to for put focus on? We know they put focus on. We sign up for put focus now they put focus. So that responsible for they come in. Some of we by God power we tell Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, boku thank you. We tell God thank you. God don't give we say what we call we will talk with people in the year we not go allow misinformation and disinformation for stand. We not go allow African leaders that can deceive, mislead citizens. No, we will never put the plight of waiting with African nations they go to on the people they are so. When the people are saying in the whole election, as soon as election done, they announce the result, all man they go in way, all man they go in way. As soon as that not happen, whether they lost the election, they go wait for the next time around. But we own, Lord have mercy. It's good for the pauper that I mean we'll get for the in power. We are not in power. The logic of lawlessness, chaos, and disorder, now will be the order of the day. Then we'll spend X amount of time instead of we focus on development, focus on addressing the existential bread and butter issues. We focus on providing an enabling environment, an egalitarian environment for let people they learn book, let people they get medical thing we go help them. That first will be perfect. Let anybody tell me when people they don't come on America say then they go na Guinea for medical help, or then they go na Ghana for medical help. No, they don't do it. What do? They invest in their medical infrastructure. They build good hospitals there. They make sure so they equip them so that when the citizens are sick, then you go there. They know they say, okay, now run go to India. No, I don't know of any leader in America will come on and say, in they go to India for go look for medicine. No. They make sure so they avoid it till they avoid them. They avoid it. So these are the things that won't need for the talk about. Waiting I see they happen too much in Africa with the worship with leaders and too much. We don't transmogrify them for be this kind of demigods with leaders and as such. They know they make no mistake. They know they make no mistake. Everything what they do now the right thing they do. Even when with the social is being done at the detriment of the country. Even what we know, but because now we leaders them, now we party they come out. I've already tell people that this world and every now and then when I get an opportunity for I will talk about. Say if it's possible, let Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala come heaven come is naya. Their political leaders say people they go prefer for go genuflect, go worship, go for them before the political party leaders and substitute on God. This is the level this where they not say the leaders where they not make the demigods. All of it here so. You criticize any leader in Africa, Nigeria they go. Now they get all kind of a law, cyber law. What's that cyber law? Wait on you don't commit cyber crime. You don't forsay anything. How long they when they talk about development? President Thomas Jefferson, when I've been the first minister for foreign affairs now or secretary of state, he make a very profound statement. The profound statement where he say he prefer for them a country where not get no government, but the people as human beings they get the right for expressing themselves. They get that right there. As human beings, the humanity is being upheld and sustained. He say he go prefer for them a country where not get no government, but the mortal money where did they and then get the right for feel say yes the humanity. And when you talk about democracy, you talk about the right for agree with people then and for disagree with them. We all not go there. We not go there at the echo chamber. We all na his master. No. We get for disagree because we all, as human beings, we different. Just like how we all faces it. You don't get no two people that will get the same face. So we're very different in we are the column in life. So therefore, with that kind of activity, we also get the right for disagree, look at things from a different lens than we leaders them. We all cannot. Now that made they breed this. I'm your psychophantic carpet bagging vultures them and modernistic praise singers, and even on the face of the cataclysms of a hopelessness, a colossal failures them with the sing praise leaders them. Even on the face of that with the praise sing leaders them. Now made the leaders and officers say they are demigods. They know they're infallible. The leaders are very infallible. Hmm? They know they make mistake. If you mistake point out any wrongdoing on the part, you get unintended consequences. So as the top say, we all get 5 fingers. As soon as you point one at somebody, 4 is back at you. 4 is back at you. Anyhow you look at 4 is back at you. So where they can begin before the great English philosopher, then William Shakespeare. One of the things that we tell we, because I read just about a lot about these philosophers, are they madly in love with them? he said before you talk, he said think. Before you jump, he said look. As we they criticize, because the country most when they criticize the United States most. Even this election we cancel, there is no need for let anybody criticize, because the thing is, John Lekwe, even one of the leaders in this country, be talk, say elections get consequences. The man will win the election. It said everybody, it said the whole world. We need for be fair. We need for be honest with which say we need for talk the truth. We need for make sure say doubt not hang over with conscience. It is one thing not for elect the leader. It's one thing that purely now to me an academic exercise than that not win an issue now. But waiting at the issue now, and where some of we go make sure say nobody not sweep up on it talk complaints. It say everybody, the whole world. He said now this are the can do. 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 He made it patently clear. He was very unequivocal, very irrevocable, very. He not left any doubt in the minds of people. Them. This is where people are so very unfair to them. He not to then leader then where it now what they tell what kind of difference they do. Because we get them in Africa. I'm not sitting here saying an advocate for them or at the support them. No, that's not the issue now. That's far from the issue here is he tell everybody saying that they can do. He made it clear. Except people then get something that they yes, they know they Tuesday, November 5, 2024, the people then took the police stations and then go there. They go demonstrate, affirm, confirm, and how they call them, their faith in the validity of the sanctity of the ballot box in a democratic exercise were totally unencumbered by infractions of principles there. Totally. People, Tuesday, November 5, 2024, the citizens of the United States, they took na the police stations and then go there. They get not be there na the year, not of them not be the seal. They had no caught. They were not drunk, they not been there on drugs. We will say, oh, you know what, they not lost their memory. Then go there, they see the people they were on the ballot, they see the names there. Then decide, say, no, now this man me they go vote for. So how on the face of that, a man can your platform go, then they vote. How in go left for implement your platform, they implement the platform on no, it doesn't happen that way. Now made them say elections get consequences. If people that feel say the platform, the thing that the man they do now, there is another chance coming up. November 2026. That's another chance coming up. For go say, oh, we be me say this man, actually, will not be knows that the gravity of this. So to they do. No, we they vote for the next other people there. November 2026, there's another election coming. Now an opportunity that for go back and undo what you have been do, what the majoritarians have been do. How do you do it? You go vote in party out of power and bring the people they want. But until that happens, the status quo remain. Anyhow, anybody resort to moral equivalence, you resort to denial, you resort to obfuscation, or you resort to posturing. It remains this way until November 2026, when there's going to be another opportunity for see if we are going to change the status quo. So my advice to everybody, just zip it up. Let it go. Let it go. Elections do have consequences. Elections have consequences. Barack Obama said that. He said that. So the economic policies of this administration are towards the third world countries, mean one way wholeheartedly support them. And mean one way go continue for pray God. Let them stop for the give this African countries and monies and where they go to, because the citizens are not getting anything out of this. Waiting and they enrich, the leaders are enriching themselves. The citizens are suffering. Added to the fact that we don't need handout. We get enough resources for them. We harness them. Let we harness their resources then they harness the resources them. We're going to make them self-sufficient. After all, when you look at the population will get at the African countries in there. Almost that the population will get at the African countries in there. When you juxtapose that with the resources we'll get, where for make live in this kind of abject poverty. These are the things that where people the way John Lekwa talk say, waiting the great English philosopher William Shakespeare talk before you talk say things before you don't look. Waiting people they need for do before they come talk before you they come for criticize this country. Would have first look at all the English system together. Okay. Waiting at the crime if the people that say no, we they take your country back. What's wrong in that? What's wrong if the people that say no, we they can't put the country first? What is wrong with that? Let anybody tell me what's wrong with that. Say we they can't protect your country. We they make sure say we country there on such a pedestal the blessings of the society we will enjoy. What's wrong with that? Who that tell the third world leaders and let us not create an enabling environment where go make themselves live like how this country are doing so. With all the resources we'll get. After us, now from here, then people they go take with raw material. If people they go now, they place what they call the African Museum now Washington DC, then go the African Museum. You get more artifacts them on Africa than even the very African country. Where you go now the African Museum na America so you get more things than where they denote Africa than the African places. Where you go there? Salon we saw get museum. Waiting there, nothing. You go now the African museum. Go there. You have a lot of mercy. You get more things than where they pertaining to Africa. The artifacts than the African country itself. How that come about? They invest. We are waiting to happen. The African leaders are getting they invest at their pockets. Now they then invest at the expense, detriment, and starvation of their fellow citizens. I understand. So again, as far as me concerned, the economic policies where this administration not take 100% support them without any reservations. 100% support the economic policies of this country also under this administration also. They're not going to all time handout. They go. No. We don't pass that stage for their on handout. If we feel say we're not able to, then they will just take back. Wait till we talk say we not an independent. We might as well go back to to the people then where be colonized, or we can come back there under United States. They will be more than glad for take we as a state. We go for independence, and we tell the people that say we're ready for. We give the assurance to the people that say we get what it take for follow government itself. They say okay. They oblige we. All the African countries there, they oblige we. They oblige we. So if they're not obliging now, what's this? The other day now see Ramaphosa in South Africa. I don't know if that drunk, he been drunk. They make like it rage against United States. Ramaphosa, you talk about racism, but what una also not be new to the way people they under. Una take their land say. Una take their land say, what should I do? The one they want to give the land say, they not even get what it take for cultivate the land in such a way that there will be self-sufficiency. That now happen under Idi Amin and Uganda, which you do. It help all the Asians within the Medina. It help them all. It help them all. Waiting happen, the economy that the country collapse. Because you're giving your own country people they know not they know able to do nothing. They don't know how for drug. Same thing that happen now Zimbabwe, where Robert Mugabe be there. He grab all the land and he give people there. Nothing. They know able to do nothing. Waiting me the country starvation, hunger is starvation. So me advice to these third world countries, you know best bet, you not start any war with United States, any trade war with United States, you not come up with any tit for tat. You guys will be the biggest losers then. You not start anything with United States. Say you guys don't have it. If you not believe, you go back, go read the political history of waiting meet Kwame Nkrumah. Kwame Nkrumah in downfall one become on February 24, 1966, where he fashioned for the two battles with them people they also. When he fashioned for the you don't know when they begin go after. In the end, when now for put a final stop to them, they just get 2-3 guys in the army, people like Kotoka them, people like Afrifa them, people like Albert Okran them. They get it. Look, guys, we need to forget rid of that guy. They're waiting America for they get the message. Because they know that my way it get this augury of self-importance, sense of bigness, sense of excellence, and sense of scandal. They say they ain't gonna Hanoi or whatever, they go care peace go na that place. The man also for now you they go negotiate a peace for United States. You not being get that sense that set they not set you up for overthrow you. You know me get that sense, They not already put the mechanisms in place for getting rid of you. So they just they try for bait you because they know say you go one and they for you said that you know the big man in Africa. They say okay, can't go under. He left the country February 21. He first he land na India. We don't take up na India. So they know say there's no way we go wrong come back. By the time they don't reach that Peking, now show and lie, your friend a diplomatic way for go tell and say, hey, oh man, and then over to you. You know that I get. He begin to make noise, say they come. I say, okay, we wait for you come. The next way for they say don't go Guinea. In French, another dictator say he go make a co-president. There is no way any African country will fetch United States. Again, I repeat this. I will continue for repeat out to now and then get everywhere for Hamboguna, everywhere for Hamboguna. Then get everywhere for Hamboguna. Una best bet. Una best bet. Una please put una house in order. Una not start not to the United States. Una not start that to the United States. We could now not be able. When una attend for fetch United States, in a war that the elephant and the ant in effect too. Any fight on the part of the African nations against United States with the trouble. The 54 countries, I believe in about 54 countries in Africa. Any fight with United States, even when we all come together, what should they do? Allahu Akbar. Now the way anch elephant defect. I know that. The Russia own a harbor plan. Russia is not what you think say it be. So we have actually followed. What did happen now? United States will bring Russia to a knees. You tell that this. Anyhow, now look up. United States can bring Russia to a knees. And that also go for China. Yes. China, they give the ambience, the facility now superpower. No, China is not a superpower. No, it's not. Believe me. Some of you will tell God, thank you, we don't spend inordinate amount of time in this country. But what we do, we spend this inordinate amount of time. They actually read this country. They follow how this country. They look at things from all the perspectives there. United States, after heaven, the next side on that, the United States. No way. Now, what's in the one name? Now, be. Now, what's in the one thing will be? Una go hala, all kind of a hala. Una go resort to all posturing. What's in the one will be? So, what's in the economic policies and way this administration, this will be a wake up call. And like I say, former president, who Kenyatta and Kenya, you don't tell una. There's no need for una grumble or una vex by United States. There's no need. No need. Una put your house in order. Una check. Una the leaders. Una change una lifestyles. Una need for understand and rationalize the fact say the financial resources of the country not to una get up. Not to una get up. Una spend them on the citizens. Una therefore spend them on their white elephant projects. Una they go buy palaces and castles. Una take the money then they go can't go to foreign banks. Now you can't go to Switzerland, Swiss bank. No. American people, they know they take the money, can't go. The people in Nigeria, they spend up. We'll not begin to do that. We'll see progress. When I do that, they will not going to be beholden to them people, yeah. Neither they're not going to dictate policies and tuna. But as long as we don't do that, we get cap now, we the cap bigger. Now the papa and now waiting the one law do now that not good. Anyhow, now look at they put Paribu say, would I know one monkey tail touch you, no go monkey dance. When no go say monkey, they dance and tail no go touch you. But as long as you guys are dependent on them people there, waiting the one now go do. So some of we glad for this measure which president take. So as I close again on a profound and unqualified apology to come on talk now London. Say when I say the platform like APC platform, the people them the management no can make them very clear. Me and the managing director, we talk today. We talk. If I be promise, I say I will come. Who side the same side? Who side can make the broadcast about another? I be promise, I say that tomorrow, but because of the urgency and the respect where he put for me, where he called me personally, he bring the concern to me, reason with me. I would be telling him plenty, thank you. And I profoundly apologize to him, say this might have been a slip of tongue, so that I've been put on the wrong way. And me too agree, say, no, move on. There are more complex issues than for deal with. More complex issues than. For example, this Sunday, they deal with that drug business in Guinea. Today, I talk with the people then. They give me vital information, but I'm not going to I not going to upstage them. So by God power, Sunday we dey come live by God power. We dey do everything possible for make sure say we get the internet good work where the people them we really know it in the camp. But in the meantime, the ambassador they na Guinea, and he not go commode until this case done, and we not go know how this case go end. He then na Guinea, and in movement na just between the embassy and in us. He dey under that instruction in there. When they talk about Vienna Convention, the April 18, 1961 diplomatic convention, we call against, well, this stuff happened to a diplomat. No, that in academic. America say don't make sure say a country lifts in diplomatic immunity against the citizen. You know, they deal with that. It don't happen at Britain also. The diplomacy, they get what they call vested interest. Not so because you get diplomatic immunity, so you go do things in that people country where you're not supposed to do. The embassy not supposed for the to be involved in drug activities there. No way. No way. And there's the evidence has been established. Yanda has been established. This is not a speculation. It's been established without any doubt that there was drug activity at the embassy. So the government yanda they on top of the thing and they look up. So by God power, Sunday we will come. We with the people that we colleagues in Guinea, by God in your power, they will do everything possible for make sure say the internet they work. So we can't give the full story about it. But what I can tell now with certainty, the ambassador is stuck in Guinea. He's not going to go nowhere because under the instruction from the government of Guinea, they are doing a young and call on it. When they non done, then go inform we of waiting at the action when they will take in it. But in the meantime, we also condemn the drug activity that we diplomatic post, because with diplomatic post is not meant for engage in drug activity. It is meant for prosecute bilateral relationship where go they in harmony with the legitimate aspirations of both countries. Drug activity not to one of the fiats that they so that they is condemnable. We Salionians for condemn we forbid them know say anything we go hammer the image of the country, we are not part of it. We will condemn them, whether regardless of whose party they are power, whether they will condemn as strongly condemn them, and I hope say vast and strong measures will be taken against whoever is found guilty of that. So I want to know all thank you when I come. I don't know forget say we the Muslim Ummah then the first one they come, you know. So we allow the call the number of days. By God power, if again anything will very adequate come to man. Until then, I will hand over everybody to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, I will be similar like money rahim. Let Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make sure to go back home with Alhamdulillah. Until I come back the next time again for local with more issues then. I want to know thank you. And again, I hope say my brother na London, Mr. Common Talk, the big man with it, he will accept me profound apology. Where you make mistake, where you do wrong, when they call your attention, that for apologize, say you move on. You cannot continue for stand on a protocol. You cannot afford for stand on moral equivalence. Put about it now. Here I become the broadcast, so it will be very necessary, and it will only be morally correct for that kind of the same platform and take back what at top and offer profound apology. That not go take one button come off from his shot. Rather, it will give you the moral high ground that it will do. What we learn for accept we mistakes them, then we atone for that, it will help. But once we remain morally arrogant, we say no, Papa will not go agree. That end of the politics that salute. When even people that can do wrong, you point out to them, no, they say their order and then get the power, and then that they be all and end all. The Iyakina Budu, Iyakina Stan, the Alpha and Omega, that in every no meaning. Me kutubu. That's when they call humility. Now, one of my virtues in that. Once you able to come up with the empirical evidence, say kutubu na this. Yeah, to God and not be, I will apologize to you. I will take them back. Now that they call humility. Not humanity. You get for be humble, arrogant, sorry, can anybody any is that. Other it undo you. So now I come now, yeah. I say I go offer apology. Until then, let God Almighty watch over we all. And if like I promise you that if I get anything tomorrow, I will come back. Until then, you guys should get a very pleasant and blessed day.